Howdy y'all, it's Trader. Welcome back to the channel. We are back today in black, continuing my never-ending quest to build the world's biggest empire army. Today we're going to do some handgunners for known. I'm going to knock out a block of 20 of them. I haven't decided how many I'm going to do. I'm going to start the block of 20 and I'm going to work up from there. It's going to be a little bit different, a little bit faster paced video. I'm going to try something new. So tell me what your thoughts are. So here they are. This is going to be the first rifle company for known. I have 20 models here. I don't have a commander, musician, or bannerman. I'm just going to paint one of the hats slightly different for the commander so you can pick him out. I've been told, for people who play the game a lot more than I do, that you really don't need bannermen and musicians for rifle units. And I kind of agree with them. I don't think it'll look as good on the table, so we're not going to put them there. So we'll just paint one guy's hat slightly different. And I have 19 guys unpainted. I have my one demo model, which I will show you. So let's take a look at that. Okay, so here is a demo model. It's really similar to pretty much the rest of my known army. It's going to be black pants with some highlights, the light wood for any wood, black leather, and red top. And then metal for the musket and the other metal parts. Really simple paint scheme. I believe in the KISS, K-I-S-S, keep it simple, stupid method. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to repeat these for the other 19 guys, and I will have the first company done. So let's get them started. So I went to step outside to do some priming, and water started to fall from the sky. So now I can't really prime tonight, so instead we're going to do mail call. So this is what I've acquired over the last couple weeks. Let me be honest with you, I don't know what any of it is. I get mail, I set off to the side, and I wait to do my next video. So, I know one's a GW package, don't know what the other two things are. But we're going to open it up and figure it out. Okay, so, the mail I got isn't actually mostly for Old Wars, only one of it is. It's mostly 40k stuff I bought for other projects in the future. Praetorian Guardsman. No, I looked only on my eBay sales. I got him for like $1.99. So I think that's why I got him. I wanted a Praetorian video series army one day. Some Forge War stuff that looked like it was going out of sale that I need for my Horse Heresy army that I will one day do. That was just a stand. And for this is what we care about here. 5 Battle Masters crossbows. Battle Masters is an old game. I made a video about it a while ago, and I'm trying to collect a bunch of crossbowmen from them so I can make a whole unit of crossbowmen. So that's what these are for. One sadly broke in shipping, it looks like. These were not packaged that well. But it's okay. Plastic glue is a thing. So let's now wait until it gets less humid outside and stops water falling from the sky, and then we'll prime. So it only took me a week and a half to be able to prime due to cold, wet, and snow. But these bad boys are finally primed, and now it's time to paint them. So let's get started. We're going to start with the pants and the bottom part of the shoes. Then we're going to work on the top, the hat, the skin, and the weapons. And pick out any other bits we need to pick out. And then we will we'll do a wash, dry brush, and hopefully they'll be done in a day or so. So, let's get started. So here all I did was basically hit the base layers on everything. Red shirt, black pants, black leather, the weapon, the metallics. And you kind of just knock those out because my next step is doing a wash. So I did 2 or 3 thin coats of everything and then rock it. It may have only took me, 3 or 4 weeks, but I have the correct streaking grime now. We have Shrieking Grime for MiG, the 1203. I ordered the wrong one on accident. We ended up getting Shrieking Grime for DAC, which is some type of vehicle Shrieking Grime, which is 1201. So I can't return that, so now I get to keep those. But that bad boy finally arrived. And I bought enough of them to last me a hot minute. So we can now layer this down on models, pick out the details, and get these bad boys knocked out, and get on to the next miniature in my never-ending quest to build the world's biggest empire army. So as you can see from the video, all I did is just slap it on. I didn't give it too thick of a layer. I gave it a nice medium wash, I'd say. I wanted to make them dusky and grimy, but I don't want to take away from the model and then just have one big black, blob on the thing. I want to be able to show off the colors because, it's supposed to be a colorful group. So after that, I spilled a lot of paint everywhere, and I started dry brushing. I used these Artist Opus brushes I got and just picked out some of the details, just hitting the top layer. Like, again, I have so many of these, I don't want to put too much effort into them, but I do want them to look good. And then some things that you really can't dry brush, I did highlight like the metallics, some of the black where it wasn't easy to get to. And then we move on to the basing. I have the standard basing stuff I use, same for the whole army. Though in the last video I did change the tufts I'm using, because the tufts I used to like no longer exist. So I'm using these like Army Painter Winter something tufts, because the old ones I have, they no longer make them, which is very depressing. Dear Internet, I offer you my 20 fully completed handgunners for my Empire. I'm excited to get these done. These took a while. Pesky day job got in the way, but they are done now. So I have a block of 20. I'm thinking of doing 80 in total. So 4 blocks of 20, because Nolan is famous for the handgunners and for making artillery and weapons, like the black powder type. So I think I'm going to do 80 of these in total. Maybe just round, actually, no, round to 100. Let's round it to 100, just like I said, I have 100 handgunners. And then, yeah, let's do it. All right, so now I'm going to get a shot in the spinning wheel so you can see them all the good ones, because some of these are not so good. And we'll call it a day. And real fast, how I've denoted the commander of this unit. So everyone has red except this guy. He has a blue thing on top of his head. Oh my god, what's that called? The thingy on his head. Someone will tell me. But that is how I've denoted my commander. So let's watch him up close, and then we'll close it out. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for making it to the end. And with that, the video is a wrap. I have 20 handgunners down, completed. With that, we bring the rough total of my whole Empire army to 120 models. I've decided from going forward after this video, we're going to count in both models and points to achieve my goal of making the world record. So I think points would be an easier way than just models, because models are worth different amounts of points. So in a way to track it, if I paint a tank, a steam tank is going to be 200 or 300, while one known handgunner is worth like 5. So there's a massive disparity of points. So we're going to do it going forward in points. And so in the next video, I'll have a list breakdown at the end of every video after I'm done with my talking head moment, breaking down the total number of everything so we can keep track together. Also, look at my shorts. I've started painting some one-off models, wizards and stuff that I don't think will be worth a whole video. So I'm trying to save big units, specialty units, and cool stuff for the long format videos. And the short format videos will be one-off, random hero stuff that's not worth a whole video. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you on the flip side. Yay!